You've heard me say many a times that I'm not looking for a new federal regulation. Here's the reason why. I think that our state we should be a nuclear capital, should be a solar capital of the world. There's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't. Why aren't we? We aren't because of federal regulations. Very first thing that we want to do is say, well, look at all this desert. I mean, as I said yesterday, I went down to Sierra Vista. And if there's one thing that we have is a lot of land. So let's say, okay, we want to put the solar up. Very first thing that you're going to do is have 20 years of lawsuits against us saying that we're going to shield the sun from some loss somewhere. And that's because we've allowed a fourth level of government to rear its ugly head. And that's called regulatory agencies. There's no governing official over that. So when we teach our sons and daughters in school that there's 3 levels of government, the reality is we have a 4th. And those are regulations. Now, every time that we talk in daises like this, we say, people ask us, are you in favor of more regulations? No, I'm not, because they're not governed. And here's the issue. If I want to bring a solar, like let's say closer to Tonto or whatever, and I want to put solar out there, and I buy 10,000 acres of land, and they privatize it, I buy it myself. And I go out and I buy the solar panels myself. I go to put it up myself. I will not be allowed. So it's easy for anybody to sit up here and say, yes, I want this to be the solar capital of the world. The reality is we're tying our own hands with these regulatory agencies. And I am not in favor of that. I am in favor of more, I guess it would be deregulation to allow us to do this. We have to be able to do this. We could be energy independent. Another thing that drives up the cost, how many, was I right? Okay, thank you. I didn't know if you stopped me or not. One of the things that we have to look at is if we truly want to get off of our dependency on fossil fuels, we have to look at these sources. If we're not going to allow ourselves, like Leanne was saying, if you go over towards Palm Springs, you see all those fans out there, or the gathering wind. But most of them aren't working. Why? Because of federal regulations. We tie our own hands to manifest destiny, which is not correct. We want to deregulate that so that we can put those solar panels up, so that we can get off of fossil fuels, so that we can all breathe healthier air. Thank you. Or was that only for, we're going to get 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, your minutes are fine. I would just like you to answer the one question about the federal national energy policy.
Well,
30 seconds.
I think that really does answer it. I do not want any more federal regulations put on us.
So no, a comprehensive federal energy policy you would be against?
I am not in favor of it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm in favor of state. Thank you.